I appreciate it, and I wanted to say hello to everybody. You know, it's actually good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you're at in the world. And you know, there's a couple things that we wanted to do on the webinar here today. The first thing that we want to do is kind of share a little bit about what's happened this year, what's happened, you know, this last month, and where we're at. But more importantly, I want to share with you also what you can expect out of corporate here over the next couple months, and what's happening in the space around us, so that you can understand why we are so well positioned to be able to take advantage of these trends that are happening around the world now. And I'm going to share with you some statistics about some of the things that are happening around the world, and why, again, it's finally your opportunity to be able to benefit and profit from these trends. So the first thing I want to do is talk about a little bit about our growth and where we're at. And if you can look at, you know, and again, this is a graph that I've used in the past, but what happened was that we actually matched our revenue for the entire 2013 within the first 6 months of 2014. And not only did we match our revenue there, but the last 3 months, guys, have been record-breaking months. We have broken a new record, sales revenue or sales record and recruiting record for the last 3 months. In September, we were up, and we had growth over the summertime, which is very unusual in the network marketing space and the space that we're in. And then in September, we grew 20% from August. And then in October, we grew 9% from over September. And then in November, guys, another double-digit growth month. We grew 11% from October and hit a new record. So 3 straight record-breaking months, guys. And not only record-breaking with regards to sales and new enrollments, but also in commissions that have been paid out. And so we're on target right now to grow by about 250% from last year, 2013, to this year, more than double, guys, in 1 year. And the reality is, if you look at where we're at and you look at our footprint and what we're doing business in the U.S., we've got really very little going, and we still got a tremendous amount of room for growth in the U.S. We barely even scratched Canada. We're hardly doing anything in Canada. If you look at Europe, I mean, we're doing business, you know, in the UK, in Sweden, in Italy, and other pockets of Europe, in Kazakhstan, and a little bit in Russia as well. The world is still our oyster, guys. We've got literally all of Latin and South America that we haven't really even touched yet. We've got all of Asia that we haven't really touched yet. We've got all of Europe, basically, you know, that's still the majority of Europe. So we are just getting started. And that's what's so exciting. And not only are we just getting started and have laid a great foundation with a great product now, a very timely product, but we're also in front of these incredible trends that are happening around the world in e-commerce and mobile commerce, and perfectly positioned to take advantage of that. And so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to introduce our CTO, Thomas Bang, and Thomas is going to tell you a little bit about kind of what we've been working on, what you can expect from us in January as well. And some of the things from a technology standpoint that we're continuing to provide to you guys to keep you in front of these trends and make your job, you know, easier to be able to go out and do what you need to do in order to be able to profit from these trends. And I'll tell you, the interesting thing is, you know, a lot of people think, because all you do really is that you give away our app for free, because network marketing is about simplicity and duplication. With us, you give our app away for free. You make money as people benefit, and you build a team of people to do the same thing. And we continue to make our products and our technology more simple, more user-friendly, so that you guys can go out and be able to build a worldwide business and profit from these trends. So Thomas, you know, has been our CTO now for 2 years. And literally what you're seeing on the technology side is you know, all a result of Thomas. He's got his stamp on all of this, and he's been a tremendous asset to the company and will continue to be a tremendous asset to us moving forward. So Thomas, why don't you go ahead and take it away and talk a little bit about what we've done on the technology side.
Of course, sure. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. So before I actually go to the next slide, I do want to actually make a statement that for a mobile app as well as the invitation system, we have been out of beta mode. It should be officially launched. A lot of the kinks that were there have been worked out. So, that basically for the last month, we've actually been in planning as well as preparing for the next set of upgrades as well as some new features that's going to be coming up, in January. So, some of the things that we're actually working on, and we've gotten tons of feedback on this, is basically the single page result. Being able to type in a particular product and having all those products show up under one result, that will lead to basically all these different vendors that sell it. That's something that's been requested for quite some time, and I think we're finally at that point where we can actually deliver that for you both on the website as well as the mobile app. Another key thing that we've been getting a lot of suggestions for is that for our mobile app, I think we do a pretty good job in terms of the affiliate branding feature on our website, but we really haven't done too much on the mobile app, and that's something that we're going to actually focus on, so that as people use the mobile app, your affiliate branding is going to strongly show on the display. And we're also in the plans of creating a push notifications where, as you use your affiliate branding, which is particularly the special offers, the coupon section, there will be push notifications to your customers as well as your customers' customers getting a notification that you've actually put in a new special offer. So that is a feature that we will be incorporating into the mobile app. Another thing to make it easier for you guys to actually try to expand into other countries or other regions is the talks of an international Sherlock option. Now, what that actually is that, let's say, for example, right now we're not in, I don't know what country, like let's just say for China. So we would actually have an international option where you can actually choose the international options that's actually globally friendly for any region, such as like Alibaba, which is everyone shops at Alibaba in the world. So it's more of a demo purpose to show people that, hey, we're not actually in your country yet, but here's an international option to show you what it's capable of doing. So something that's going to be a huge asset for you guys when you're actually cross-clicking in regions that we don't currently support. And on top of that, we're also going to be working on a multi-language support for the mobile app.